To get your takes featured in an upcoming episode, be sure to keep an eye on my community posts, which I post a day or two before the video drops, just like the one you see on your screen right now. If you're hoping to get your take on the show, make sure you stay on top of that. Additionally, channel members are guaranteed inclusion in the video, so that's another option to consider if you want to be part of the discussion. Before we dive in, I've noticed that many of you watching aren't subscribed to the channel yet. If you enjoy the content and want to see more, it would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button. Not only does it help the channel grow, but I'd really appreciate the support. Now, let's get into it. Take 1. Should the Grizzlies make a big trade for Giannis? Our first take comes from Yoda, who believes that the Memphis Grizzlies should go all in and trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The suggested trade package includes either Desmond Bane or Jaren Jackson Jr., along with some of their valuable depth pieces. Yoda argues that the Milwaukee Bucks are facing a tough situation with the recent injury to Damian Lillard, and that the team could struggle to stay competitive in the future. Given the current state of the Bucks, it's possible that Giannis could be looking to move on from Milwaukee in search of a better opportunity to compete for titles in the prime of his career. For the Grizzlies, it's been a season of growth, but with limited success. Despite a roster full of talent, Memphis got swept in the first round of the playoffs as the 8th seed. Even a few years ago, when the Grizzlies finished as the 2 seed in the Western Conference, they struggled to make deep playoff runs. With that in mind, Yoda believes the Grizzlies could be the perfect team to make a big trade for Giannis, especially since their roster is deep with young talent. Jaren Jackson Jr. could be the centerpiece of a potential trade. The Bucks, looking to rebuild around younger talent, would likely be interested in a player like Jackson, who is just 25 years old and already a Defensive Player of the Year. Adding Jackson to a potential Giannis trade package would be enticing for Milwaukee, as he could serve as a building block for the future. From Memphis's perspective, acquiring Giannis would instantly elevate them to the top of the Western Conference. Pairing Giannis with Ja Morant in transition would make the Grizzlies an unstoppable force, as both players thrive in the open floor. The attention Giannis attracts would make life easier for Morant as a slasher, while also giving shooters like Desmond Bane better opportunities to get open looks. Despite the fact that the Grizzlies haven't been discussed much as a potential landing spot for Giannis, Yoda's take makes a lot of sense. Take 2. Is it time for the Miami Heat to rebuild? Next, we have a take from Superbad, who argues that the Miami Heat should resist the temptation to chase stars this offseason and instead focus on rebuilding. Superbad suggests that the Heat should offload some of their core players, including Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, and Andrew Wiggins, to start fresh and build for the future. Although the Heat made history as the first 10 seed to make the playoffs, they were swiftly eliminated by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round, getting swept while facing one of the worst point deficits in playoff history. Superbad notes that Miami's salary cap is maxed out, leaving the team with few options for improvement in free agency. The Heat's ability to reload quickly under Pat Riley's leadership has been impressive over the years, but their current roster doesn't seem equipped to make a meaningful playoff run. For years, fans and analysts have suggested the Heat should move on from Tyler Herro, and Superbad feels that now is the time. Even though Herro has had a solid season, he doesn't seem to be the answer as a number 1 option on a championship contending team. Moving on from Herro would free up some salary cap space, allowing the Heat to either acquire new talent or build through the draft. Superbad also suggests dealing Andrew Wiggins, who is an intriguing trade piece because of his NBA championship pedigree and solid secondary role. Wiggins could provide the Heat with valuable assets in return, even if his contract is large. As for Bam Adebayo, Superbad doesn't believe he should be part of the rebuild. Adebayo's defensive prowess makes him valuable, and he could serve as a strong foundation for a rebuild. Superbad believes that the Heat could trade off their other pieces while keeping Adebayo as the centerpiece for the future. Miami still has all of their draft picks moving forward, which could allow them to rebuild quickly. By tanking for a couple of seasons, the Heat could land a top draft pick and return to contention sooner than expected. Take 3. Will the Boston Celtics make it out of the East? Finally, we have Luka's take, which Questio.